So what exactly is the divine spark? The Gnostics taught that within every single human being exists a hidden fragment of the infinite, a seed of living light, a direct connection to the source of all creation. Not a symbol, not a metaphor, a reality, a truth that was forgotten for centuries. They believed that long before this physical world came into existence, before time itself, there was the Pleroma, the boundless realm of pure eternal light. From this source emanated divine beings, expressions of the One, each carrying aspects of infinite consciousness. But somewhere along the spiral of creation, something fractured. According to Gnostic texts, one of these emanations, known as Sophia, reached beyond the intended boundaries of creation. From her yearning, an imperfect being was born, the Demiurge. This being, blind to the higher realms, fashioned the material universe, but without the fullness of divine knowledge. The Gnostics called him the ruler of this world, and his servants, the Archons, unseen forces shaping the material realm, influencing both the outer world and the human mind. But here's where it gets profound. When the Demiurge shaped humanity, a spark of Sophia's divine essence became trapped within us. That spark is you. It's the part of you that remembers, the part that feels there's something more than this surface reality. The quiet knowing, that inner feeling that you are not who the world told you to be, that there is more. But the Gnostics warned that the Archons thrive when we remain unaware of our inner light. They don't use chains and prisons, but distraction, division, and fear. A world of endless noise surrounds us, making it harder to pause long enough to hear the faint echo of your divine origin. And here's the paradox. The very thing no force can touch is your divine spark. Yes, it can be buried beneath layers of programming, trauma, and belief systems, but it can never be destroyed. The Gnostics taught that once you awaken to this spark, something begins to happen. You see through the illusion. You begin recognizing the patterns shaping this realm, woven deeply into the structure of this reality. This isn't just philosophy. Modern physics hints at similar truths. The observer affects the observed. Consciousness shapes matter. Reality is not fixed, it's malleable. You are the cause, not the effect. And when you remember that your essence is beyond this physical form, fear loses its grip, and the illusion begins to dissolve. This is why the Divine Spark teaching was considered threatening to established beliefs. Because once you stop identifying as a powerless being, adrift in reality like a fragile paper boat, carried by unseen currents at the mercy of tides you cannot yet perceive, you remember the truth. You're not here to be carried by the ocean. You were born to command the waters. And here's the part most people never realize. The Gnostics didn't see this knowledge as something you learn. They saw it as something you remember. It's not outside of you. It's within you, buried beneath conditioning, waiting to be awakened. But awakening is not automatic. It requires something more, a shift in perception, a turning inward, a willingness to question everything you've been told about who you are and why you're here. And once you start down that path, there's no going back. Prepare yourself as we dive deeper into forgotten practices that were designed to bypass the Archon's influence and reconnect you directly to the source. Because knowing the truth isn't enough, you have to embody it.